This is just one example to show you that philanthropy in itself does not equate to good governance. Let's say that you're a rich man and that you are a benevolent guy in your village and you are paying school fees and offering scholarship to 5,000 students in your village. And people now say, oh, you've been doing this wonderful work. Let's now make you, for instance, the Minister of Education. Or let's make you, send you to the Senate, or send you to the House of Representatives, or send you to this place. That you are paying school fees does not mean that when they put you in charge of education, that you can make informed policies on education. You might like education. You might want to give as many kids as possible the opportunities that you got. But that does not mean that you can design correct educational policies for the country or for the state, or use the instruments of a legislator to affect their lives. Because people don't know this, but the goal of governance or government platforms is to use the instruments of governance to bring good governance at scale. Now that you're a philanthropist, you may be able to pay for 500 students their school fees. But if you write one education law, it can take care of all the students in the country. Just one policy on education. Now, you can be a senator, and the only thing you know, because you're a philanthropist, is to go to, for instance, the Senate, and you use your connections in the Senate to try to bring employment to your constituents. And your idea of bringing employment to your constituents is, oh, civil services, immigration is recruiting. You go to the head of immigration and you smuggle in 10 people from your village into immigration. You hear that Nigerian army is recruiting. You go in there, you smuggle in 7 names. You hear that, oh, the Federal Bureau of Statistics is recruiting. You go in there, you smuggle in 5 people. At the end of the day, you may be able to get 500 of your villagers job, and they are clapping for you and celebrating that, this senator gave us federal jobs. But if this senator sits back and does his job, the senator can use the act of legislation to write laws and implement laws that will make jobs more available to more number of people. They can also use their oversight functions to insist that people who are responsible for managing the economy goes ahead to manage it well, so that more people can be employed. For instance, the lawmaker now can come back to the village and brag, I gave 72 people from this community federal jobs. That's a key achievement. But then the lawmaker can also come back and say, we have written a law, Nigeria's innovation law, for instance, that empowered SMEs. We have written this law, and this law has made it easier for people to thrive in the SME sector. And because of this law, more young people are going into entrepreneurship, and these more young people going into entrepreneurship are now employing people. So this one law that this senator wrote and fought hard to see that it was passed into law, if implemented, can create 3 million jobs. But that senator that had the opportunity to create 3 million jobs is celebrating in his village that he gave 72 people jobs. Developing countries and the politics of philanthropy.